Now let's say the average age in the audience today is 36 years old. That's giving, yeah, thank you. That's giving most of us the benefit of the doubt, right? If that's the truth, what it means is half of our life is over with. We spend about a third of it sleeping, a third of it playing, and that's all the time we have left to make a difference. And the reality is, you and I both know, us and those children aren't guaranteed one more minute of that. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, what lies ahead of us and what lies behind us are tiny, tiny matters compared to what lies inside of us. Inside every one of you, a champion heart beats. Can you feel it? You will. God bless you for having me here today. Have a great week this week at the Auto Show. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Inside every human being, a champion heart beats. What a powerful message for an audience to hear. For over a decade, Jim Jacobus has been inspiring and challenging audiences with that theme to experience the unlimited potential we all have inside. His real-world insights and dynamic style leave audiences with immediate result-oriented to-dos, principles they can readily apply, and compelling moments they won't soon forget.
No, sir, I don't know what's going on back at your dealership, but I think I know what a leader's responsibility would be. He said, what? I said, I think as leaders, our job is to kick that door every day, walk in and go, whoa! It's going to be fun today. He went like this, he went. I'm not sure he was ready for that. But I do think it's our responsibility.
Kathy Brown, meeting planner for the National Automobile Dealers Association, says Jim is the consummate professional. He has been requested to return over and over by our selection committees through the years because he does three things so well. His total approach and careful customization gets the measurable results we ask him to get. He connects with people because he is as real and authentic on stage as he is off the stage. He and his staff in Houston take care of every detail. He is the last guy I ever worry about when it comes to doing what he says he will do.
Our definition of commitment is this: I will do whatever it takes within the legal, moral, ethical guidelines we should all be bound by, and there is no but at the end of that statement. Charles Garfield wrote a great book called Peak Performers. In that book, he said the difference between winners and losers is winners pay a price that losers won't pay.
Jim Jacobus is a meeting planner's dream.
When I talk about vision, I remember back in the mid-'80s. Remember the Olympic year when the women's gymnastics teams won all the gold medals? You remember that? Bella Caroli trained all those young ladies, Mary Lou Retton, that whole group. Remember that group? I walked into the gym that day. There's about 60 or 70 kids working out all around the gymnasium, right? All different kinds of apparatus. And he came out, we sat on the bleachers. Here's what I tell you, the guy's a sweetheart of a guy. But he is the most intense human being I've ever been in the presence of. And he says, is there anything else I could do for you? I said, there is one thing. He said, what's that? I said, is Mary Lou Retton here? I simply said to him, I said, could I meet her? He goes, sure, come with me. So we headed out across the gym floor. She's over there working out on the balance beam. You know, things about this wide, 15 feet long. She was doing flips on that thing, right? I kind of out of the corner of my mouth, I said, I could never do that. Have you ever said something when it got about this far out of your mouth, you wanted to reel it back in? I said, I could never do that. He turns to me and goes, sure you could. I have to teach you today. Have you ever had your heart beat so hard you could feel your toenails keeping time and your ears keeping time? I'm going, oh no, he is going to embarrass me. So he got over there, he introduced me to all the young ladies, very sweet and kind and everything, and he tells them I had to teach him to walk the beam today, and they begin to move out of the way. I started to take my jacket off. He takes the whistle around his neck, he goes, brrr! Entire gym goes dead quiet, and he goes, everybody come. Now, I'm sitting over thinking, I've always been a fairly decent athlete, right? I got size 15 feet. All I got to do is wrap them across the top of the beam. I'm going to get out of this deal. So he got them all set down. He tells them how to teach him to walk the beam. He turns to me and says, go ahead and give it a try. I go, okay, I can do this. By the way, if you're good at what you do, you make it look easy. Don't let anybody ever tell you you're a natural born salesperson, no wonder you're good at that. That's a bunch of baloney. You're good because you work hard at it. Don't let them cheat you out of that. But I'm thinking, I can do this thing. So I got up on the beam, and they were using the one down by the ground. Thank the Lord, because if not, I'd be dead right now for sure. So I got up on that thing, and I kind of got balanced, and I took a step. I fell right away. He goes, no problem, try it again. I go, okay. Passion, commitment. I fell again. He says, no problem, try it again, but I want you to do it my way this time. I go, okay. He said, I want you to look me in the eyes and walk that beam. Fair enough. He got on one end, I got on the other. Got up there, put my eyes in his. Started to walk the beam, began to lose my balance. When I looked down and I fell. He went, no! You look at me. Scared me to death. I'm sitting there thinking, I could take these 60 or 70 kids. I'll fight my way out of this place, right? But I can't take him. Best thing to do is do what he says and do it now before I get in trouble again. So I got back up on the beam. He's at the other end. I put my eyes in his. Didn't take him out and walked the 15 feet. Now, when it was all over, I thought he'd say, everybody give him a big hand. He pat me on the back. He didn't do that. He turned to them and said, when you focus, you won't fall. What an awesome message that was for me. Folks, when we get clear about what it is we're here doing and why we do it, and we put our eyes on the ball, those things that Chris was talking about a while ago, we put our eyes on the ball, we don't fall so much. We start staring at all that stuff life delivers to us, all those things around us that are tough. We'll fall every day.
Why have America's elite performance organizations and associations, large and small, repeatedly chosen Jim Jacobus for their important events? That's easy. He is a proven producer, an authority on individual and organizational peak performance. And he and his team understand the value of every customer and every audience.
So my belief is you and I have everything to do with our performance. And we can stick up above the crowd and know we do not want to be like everybody else. We want to experience all that we were created for. Old adages are old adages because they're true. The old adage says this, there's nothing so common as unused talent. Passion, commitment, vision, keep learning, and taking total responsibility. And today I want to focus on two of those. Today we're talking about what does it take to be the best of the best? What do we have to do to be the best of the best? But probably the most important conversation we'll have is about who we need to become to be the best of the best.
Inside every human being, a champion heart beats. Can you feel it? You will.